Hello. Okay, so I started a little early today because I realized that I did not want to be exhausted by the end. So I know I said 7 and then I said 6:30 and it's 6:25. So I'm here. I'm a little early, but it's okay. It's okay. So tonight I wanted to do things a little bit different. I have these past life cards that I haven't had a chance to use. I have two different decks. Okay. I have Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle, and then I have another deck, Past Life Oracle deck. Now, these right here, these are actually a little bit interesting. These are cards I've never used before, so it's really cool. But the cards are in circles, right? And so whatever comes out face up, or at the top rather, is what is in regards to the reading. But then it also has a backside too. It has a little bit more information on there. But there's like a ton of cards. It's a giant stack of cards here. So I figured, why not? Why not try these cards out and see what comes up in regards to past lives? But I'm also going to still do other questions as well. So I did the pin comment earlier this time. So that way you can you donate to get bumped in line. Depending on how many join me, since I'm a little off on my timing and I started a little bit earlier than I intended to. But you can donate either through YouTube or, hey, Jasmine, or you can do Cash App or PayPal. Whichever. I know when you give through YouTube, it actually like highlights your comment and bumps it up. So it's a little bit interesting when you do it through YouTube. But yeah, so how was your day? I have been just like doing the most all day. But I'm here because I'm trying this whole thing out with going live every day. It's rather interesting to commit myself to something like this because this is not something that I do. But you don't progress unless you get out of your comfort zone. And I am getting out of my comfort zone. I don't have a problem being on here talking to y'all. It's just you can see how I upload videos. I'm a bit sporadic, but I'm getting better. That has been my goal, is to get better and really try to work this whole YouTube thing out. So I hope y'all are having a good day. Check in the comments. Let me know where you're at. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're from. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comments as well. Again, I'm a little bit early, but hey, whatever. All right, so while we are sitting here, I'm interested to see how these past life cards come out. So I'm gonna see what comes out for me. I'm gonna share it with y'all. I do have a couple of I'm familiar with a couple of my past lives. And I'll tell you one of them. It's so funny because this came to me. This was quite a few years ago. It came to me, but it was when I really started getting heavy into working in magic, and I thought that was interesting because I saw myself on the plantation, like killing off everybody secretly. Killing off everybody secretly by like mixing different stuff, roots and herbs and such that I know would cause illness in foods and stuff. And that was a very vivid vision. It was interesting. I was like, oh my God, I was killing people off. But I also had like a mentor or whatnot. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. So as I'm sitting here chatting and decided to practice on myself, I got my past life cards, 2 of them. And so the High Priestess card came out, which is interesting because I was talking about magic working, as I was shuffling the deck. But then I also got companionship card, the companionship love. So obviously what that says to me is that it was something that I really love to do. And I really like, doing the whole mystic magic thing. I mean, I really do feel like it's been like embedded in me, and it's been there for a while because I've been on this whole like spiritual path since I was 13, and I'm 40 now, so it's been a long time. But yeah, all right, so if no one decides to join and if no one decides to ask any questions, then I am going to continue doing what I need to do around this house. Lord knows I ain't cooked no dinner. I ain't do nothing. I was sitting there telling My husband like, okay, the toddler is hungry. I didn't cook. I'm just tired. But, yeah, it is what it is. All right. So yeah, if you're just joining and you haven't seen it already, I haven't used these cards, but I have a past life oracle card deck. And then I have an uncover your past lives oracle deck. And like I was showing earlier, this box, this one, this is all the cards and it has tons of information on it, front and back. It's like the most in-depth cards I've ever used. And I'll tell you this is that when I bought these cards, and I think I have them on my Shopify store. If y'all don't know where my Shopify store is. Most of y'all know me from Etsy, but I also have a Shopify store that I'm putting in the comments there. I think I have these cards there. I know I have a listing that has a ton of cards, but I just can't remember what I have. It's just one of those things. But I remember these cards actually came with this like really, really long and in-depth PDF document for instructions on how to use these. And if you know anything about me, I don't really have too much patience to sit there and look at instructions. So I'm like, I got the gist of it, whatnot. And so I just shuffle them and you see what comes out. I mean, that's how all cards kind of work, right? You can take a little bit of information and see what, you're guided intuitively to, but all those instructions, I'm just not want to sit there and read. All right. So if you're just joining, definitely drop in the chat where you're from. Let me know you're here. I'm a little bit early. And it's because I did not want to be too exhausted after getting off of here, because I was definitely tired last night. I'm just messing with y'all. I'll sit here and talk all day. And it's so funny because when I get on camera, I'm not really, I'm more talkative and such. But in real life, I'm very quiet. And people who really know me, and I consider y'all my friends, people who know me really know, especially if I have something to talk about, I'll talk. But I'm not really, I'm a true introvert. I'm not really into small talk. I just feel completely 100% awkward. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. That just feels so weird to me. And I think a lot of it is because of just having genuine energy and genuine interaction means a lot more to me than small talk. But I was going to talk about something and I completely forgot. At this point, I'm rambling. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. I know I'm early and this is probably my issue. I am... Yeah, you know what? I probably should have waited until 7 like I originally said. I should have. But I'm trying to decide now if I should get off and come back at 7 like I originally said, so that I can be true to my word. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to come back at 7. Okay. Because I'm out of stuff to talk about. While I wait, I'm just going to keep it real. I'm out of stuff to talk about. All right. I will see y'all at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.